King!
And that's his name, is it?
Mrs. Swan, I've completed my notes and I'd like to arrange another meeting for some other time.
No, I want this done today!
Now you get in there and consider your position.
Consider my what?
Just get in there and shut up.
What an awful woman!
Isn't she?
Get rid of her! Get rid of everybody! Dr. Chapman and I would like to speak with you alone!
Do you? Do we?
Yes! How about your mother?
You want to talk about my mother? Uncle George's mother?
No, his mother!
You want to talk about my mother?
Yes! And about what big boobs she's got!
Excuse me.
Oh, Norman! Norman's dead, remember? I mean, Dickie, Norman's son. Could I have a word? Well, I was just about to decant the sherry. Don't give him a moment, Mr. Jenkins. You just help yourself to another sherry. Norman, our situation has deteriorated. Deteriorated? It's bloody disintegrated! Shut up. We've got to get rid of Mr. Jenkins. How? He's never going to leave until we produce a Mrs. Swan. And besides, he's almost polished off your cooking sherry. Well, my clothes, Uncle George!
I've got to get all dressed up as you.
Forget that now. Yes, you can go home now.
Let's go back to bed.
Oh, no, Uncle George, don't leave us again. Come on, come on. Right, here we go. Maybe big one.
What are you doing to Mr. Swan?
Just putting some colour back in his cheeks.
You really should leave all that to Mr. Fulbright.
You're right. You are completely right, Mr. Jenkins. Why don't you help yourself to another sherry?
No, seven's quite enough for me at this time. Think I should contact our Miss Cullen.
Oh, no. You don't want to do that.
You're right. I don't want to do that. There's no signs of your landlady. I must report this to head office.
Oh, no. Mrs. Swan is on her way home right now.
Is she?
Is she? Oh, yes, I contacted her at work, and she'll be here within a quarter of an hour.
Wonderful. Well, you take this and I'll take this.
And if you can have a nice pot of tea ready for her, she'll be very grateful.
I'll do that. Oh, your washing machine's making a funny noise.
Is it? If you can fix it for her, she'll be very grateful.
I'll do that, yes. Ta-ta!
How on earth are you going to introduce Mr. Jenkins to Mrs. Swan? You're never going to persuade him to help you out. And anyway, he thinks she's like living with her stepmother with no wallpaper. Listen to this. We're going to revive Uncle George, dress him up in maternity dress, long black wig, and surgical stockings, and pass him off as Mrs. Swan. That's very good, Eric. Long black wigs and maternity dresses. That's very funny. But now stop. Oh my word! Help me with Uncle George. You can't be serious. Pass off Uncle George as your wife? My wife? I'm Mr. Thompson, remember? He'll be Mr. Swan's wife. Widow. Well, who's going to be Mr. Swan then? Nobody. Mr. Swan's dead. No, I can't keep up with this. Oh, now, smelling salts. I told you, we haven't got any. I thought we could use this, though. It's got yesterday's cat food in. Let's get him in then. Get his legs. You go ahead, leg. What is it? Gentlemen, what on earth do you think you're doing? Send all some funeral expenses. What? Oh, quicker too. Desperately go out tonight.
Mr. MacDonald, being thrown out of the rubbish is hardly a dignified manner for your father to depart this world.
I told you he wouldn't go for it, Dickie.
Now, gentlemen, we are ready for your father.
No!
We'll take him peacefully on the dining room table.
No, you can't take him in there.
And why not?
Because Dickie suddenly remembered that his mother's having a dinner party tonight.
That'll do. I beg your pardon.
I said it's going to be quite a do.
Dinner party?
Yes, sir. Mrs. MacDonald is having a few close friends for dinner tonight. And it would look right if Mr. MacDonald was the centerpiece, would it?
Mr. MacDonald, I think it'd be easier for everyone I simply took your father back with me now to the funeral
Oh,
party.
no!
Gentlemen, please!
No, you can't take my daddy away. Not until the rest of the family has seen him.
Rest of your family?
Yes, there's
Grandmother Norma.
Oh, Granny Norma down in the basement and
Sister Rosemary.
oh, Sister Rosie. You remember Sister Rosie? Such a beautiful girl. And
Brother Ronald.
my brother Ronald.
Ronald McDonald?
Yes, it was my father's last wish that we should all pay the last respects in this house.
Then where shall I lay him out?
We can use one of the bedrooms upstairs.
Very well, I'll move everything up there.
Thank you, you're most kind.
That bloody door! I hate it! I want it out of here. You can bury it along with my dad.
You can't bury a door.
You're right, we'll cremate it instead.
Indeed. Oh, come on, Uncle George. Oh, look at him. You'll never be able to pass off your wife.
All right, Norman. At least one of us is still thinking straight.
Well, that's a relief.
Oh, yes, sir. We're going to have to abandon the idea of Uncle George impersonating Linda.
Thank heavens for that.
Yes, sir. You're going to have to do it instead.
I'll have to do it.
Mr. Jenkins will never recognize you under this lot. He's had a lot of sherries, too, so I had a training up there so you can tie a scarf around your head. Not even Brenda would know who it was.
Brenda! Oh,
Oh, yes, love.
Dr. Chapman would like to speak with us in the bedroom now.
Actually, what I suggested was that I come back at another time.
Now!
We still have company.
You still have company.
You still have company.
Now!
Excuse me.
You have 5 minutes and I'm evicting the lot of them myself.
Well, Norman was just leaving. Weren't you, Norman?
This just came down for a box of Alka-Seltzers. Excuse me.
You out! Look, I don't know who you are, but you're not making what I have to do any easier. I'm Norman's landlady. I'm dealing with him as fast as I can. Well, that's nice, isn't it?
Very.
If you don't mind. Where are you going with those? I'm going upstairs to prepare Norman. You're going to do what? I'm going upstairs to lay Norman out. And then you're just going to leave him? Well, yes, I suppose so. You heartless tot! Heartless tot?
Yes, heartless tart. I think it's a pudding she's making.
Oh, sounds delicious.
Almost ready.
Good.
I hope young Mr. McDonald is all right. I think the shock has affected him more than he cared to admit.
Yes, I think it has.
What shock?
It doesn't matter.
What's happened?
Nothing that concerns you, darling.
Mr. McDonald's father died.
His father?
Died, apparently.
This morning.
Yes, sir. Old MacDonald bought the farm. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Norman didn't say anything.
Norman didn't say anything.
Oh, no. Norman didn't say a word. He just came up the garden path.
Oh, dear. What did Mr. McDonald die of?
Lassa fever. Lassa fever.
Oh, that would explain why the health department has been here spraying all morning.
Yes, that's right. It was all very sudden.
Sudden?
It came as a complete surprise.
It certainly did.
But surely with Lassa's fever, Mr. McDonald would have been bedridden for weeks.
Well, he was.
But you just said it was sudden.
But that's right.
But surely he must have been dying for some time now.
Well, he was. But that bit right at the end. The very end. That was bloody sudden. That last moment. Lights on, lights off. Just like that, very sudden.
I see something Lassa's fever's highly contagious.
Is it?
You don't understand. This changes everything.
Does it?
Mr. McDonald's body has to be sealed and sent to autopsy as soon as possible.
Autopsy?
Immediately.
How about we go out for lunch?
Out for lunch?
Great idea. You pop down to that cafe on the corner and I'll meet you there for that little chat.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere.
I think I better collect the rest of my
No,
things.
don't you do
We
anything.
have to dispose of the body.
Did anyone find out what Norman wanted?
What Norman wanted?
Of course.
I don't think what Norman wanted is of any consequence.
Don't you?
It's hardly relevant now, isn't it?
You're about to take this man off for an autopsy, and you don't care what Norman thinks?
Not really.
You callous swine!
Callous wine!
Yes, callous wine. I think it's a full-bodied Chablis to go with the heartless talk she's making. Come on.
Sounds delicious. What a horrible man.
Isn't he? Oh, man.
Don't you go anywhere. Now perhaps we can spend at least 5 minutes with Dr. Chapman.
Oh, no, I've got more important things to do.